Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48WW2 Buff here with the INORL Duracell Cup Series Season 2 All-Star Race here from Charlotte. 20 drivers have really fought hard to get an All-Star Race, and those 20 drivers have made the All-Star Race. And 20 of them want to win the All-Star Race. But let's go downstairs to get our starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
These 20 drivers are going to fire up their engines. We're going to go through your starting lineup manually, do a couple stats on the drivers, and let's get to the green here for Charlotte. I'm excited. On the pole will be Jack Richards. He got that last night win at Richmond. That was the Skittles 400. William Duncan barely edged out Tyson Broad in the All-Star Showdown. Got into it. Caitlin Skipper, Season 1 champ, almost won last week at New Hampshire, but came up close in second. Aaron Williams, your Texas winner. He's fought hard and long this season. Had a couple bad weeks in a row, though, but he's looking to turn it around. Jacob Sisko. Haven't heard much from him all season. But wait a minute. I think we have a car failure. And Drew Austin, last week's winner, is on pit road for a car failure. We'll get back to you on that. Then you have Seth Cole. He's been up in the top 10 in points all week. Brian James, those 2 wins. Sean Gallagher, a rookie, with the win. David Rochester, your points leader. Then Dylan Young, Sean Henley, Jacob Lawler, Gene Sanford, Dylan Poteet, Jeffrey Buckeye, Jake Baskinger, Jake Rogers, Kyle Stewart, and Charles Sanford rounding out the top 19. And Drew Austin is on pit road for a failure of some type of sort, but he's not going to get to the green here. But we're going to go to the green with the other 19 cars, and 19 cars will lead us to the green, but Jack Richards will be on the pole. And he is going to shoot out to the lead already over William Duncan. Duncan's going to try to pull down. Yep, he's going to pull down. You know, the inside line gets a really good run off of 1 and 2. You're going to see the inside line shoot out a little bit. Duncan right on the back of that 99. It's Ford versus Dodge versus Chevy. And Duncan's going to get under Jack Richards. And he's going to try to make the move. And yes, he will. He will lead the first lap of the Season 2 All-Star Race. But Caitlin Skipper's right on his tail. He wants to hold that inside line. Here comes Jacob Sisko. Going to make a 3 wide off the corner. Now watch the run Sisko gets. He's going to get a really big run through the corner and 3 wide. Oh, Skipper and Duncan leaning on each other. They're getting real close to that wall. Brian James almost in the back of the 19. And here comes David Rochester, your points leader, up in the 4th. And Sisko now has the lead with his good buddy William Duncan right there in second. Duncan's on the inside line, the one that gets advantage off the corner. And look at that car fly by. As he will get the lead back. But will Sisko try to pull a crossover? And they're going to go 4 wide back here. 4 wide's not going to work. Skipper and Sean Henley into the wall, but they keep it together. Kyle Stewart in the grass. And I think they all kept it together, but that really hurt Skipper a lot. And Drew Austin is still on pit road, and he's coming back out. Looks like the ignition box had a little bit of trouble. But Sisko flying away from his good friend William Duncan, who's going to try to come and catch back up to him, with Gene Sanford 3rd, Jeffrey Buckeye 4th, and a 3 wide. There goes Sanford around off the bumper of Kyle Stewart. And they keep it together. There goes Sean Henley and Caitlin Skipper. And who will lead back to the line? It looks like Sisko is the only one who crossed the line. He's going to have to race around here. And just an easy breakaway for Sisko, as all he has to do is finish the lap. And he will finish it. But Caitlin Skipper and Charles Sanford had some trouble. A couple cars racing to catch up here, and a couple cars got involved. I will take it to see what happened there. Tires wear out really easily here at Charlotte. Looks like a 3 wide off the corner. Sanford going to slide up into his good buddy Kyle Stewart. They're both going to clip the wall. Sanford going to hit a pretty good piece of that. Now, nice job by Kyle Stewart keeping it together. He's going to get back in the wall. And there's the 14 into him a little bit. Then we had the 48 here go around. Looks like a 4 wide. Jack Richards into Sean Henley. Henley up into the 24. And oh, man, the 48 of Caitlin Skipper had nowhere to go. Sean Henley going to keep it together also. So let's take an onboard here with Sean Henley as he saw a good view of both of those wrecks. Almost gets in the back of the wall here, and then this comes out of nowhere. Oh, that is a pretty good lick into that fender. That's enough to hurt his chances, but look at that save. And we'll take you back to the green flag here from Charlotte for the Season 2 All-Star race. We are back. No one has retired, but Drew Austin is 3 laps down. Jacob Sisko's leading. William Duncan second. Gene Sanford third, Jeffrey Buckeye fourth, Dylan Young fifth, David Rochester sixth, Dylan Potty seventh, Jake Baskinger eighth, Jake Rogers ninth, and Brian James 10th, Jacob Lawler 11th, Sean Henley, Jack Richards, Caitlin Skipper, Seth Cole, Sean Galligan, Aaron Williams, Kyle Stewart, Charles Sanford, and Drew Austin. That is the whole field roundabout, and Cisco gonna go right to the lead, and Duncan gonna maybe have some trouble with the 20 here. But the outside line can drive it in deep through through 1 and 2, but the inside line's going to get a run off the corner. And I heard somebody in the wall already. And the caution is out already with Aaron Williams and Sean Galligan. And it's a race back to the line. But it looks like Cisco's going to lead it. But we can watch a battle for second, as it might be a 3 wide. But no, it looks like Cisco's going to lead back to the line. I think I heard skid marks again. Nope, no skid marks that time. But Sean Galligan and Aaron Williams got together. And we'll take you to see what happened once again and take you back to the green. We're back. It looks like Caitlin Skipper is slowing up Sean Galligan. And let's see what happened here. Oh, just Sean Galligan comes down. Kyle Stewart comes up and they both get a piece of that. And look at Caitlin Skipper and Kyle Stewart keep it together. But Sean Galligan and Aaron Williams are going to go around. Now let's take a rear shot off the 48 of Caitlin Skipper as she saw everything behind her. There's the compact. And they're both in the wall, and their all-star chances are pretty much over. And we'll take you back to the green here from Charlotte for the Season 2 All-Star race. And we are back here. Jacob Cisco is first with the 9 is in second, William Duncan third, Dylan Young fourth, and Gene Sanford rounding out the top 10. That 20 car's a lap down, so that might be a little interference between the 9 and 73 here. But we're going back to the green here for the Season 2 All-Star race. Here comes Jeffrey Buckeye right to the bottom. He wants to pass that lap car already and get that position so he could battle the 73 out. And it looks like he will get it, and William Duncan following with Dylan Young and Gene Sanford. And they're going to freight train the 20, but here comes Duncan to the inside. Duncan on the inside with Dylan Young looking under him, but he's not going to make a move, or will he? Dead even to the line for a second. It's going to be Duncan edging that out, but as these guys battle, that allows the 73 to get away. And that's not what they want, as that 9 is still keeping up on the outside lane, but not for long. And Duncan right on Cisco's tail with Young behind him and Gene Sanford following. Dylan Lapote going for 5th. But here comes Dylan Young to the inside, and I saw 4, almost 3 wide. 3 wide, almost 4 wide off that corner. As they're getting close together, they're really beating a banging. Rochester and Poteet made contact. They're both going to get close to the wall. They got to be careful. And it looks like we have a battle for the lead. Here comes Gene Sanford for the lead. With Duncan, Young and Cisco battling it out. Now can anybody catch Sanford? And here comes Dylan Young for second. He's not going to get it though. That 73 is going to pull a block. 73 now going to try to catch a 10. Jacob Cisco has just dominated this race. he would probably like to win the race. And caution is out! This is the battle back to the line for the win! Is it going to be Cisco? Can he pull a move on Gene Sanford? Oh no, he can't, and Gene Sanford will win the Season 2 All-Star race. And that was in a quick second, and Gene Sanford will win the Season 2 All-Star race. With Jacob Cisco second, Dylan Young third, William Duncan fourth, and Jake Baskinger rounding out the top 5. And we'll take it to see what went wrong there, because it looked like a pretty big wreck. As you remember, these guys are really battling it out. Looks like Jeffrey Buckeye up in the Rochester. Rochester and him both going to get in the wall. Dylan Poteet and Jacob Lawler's there. Lawler has nowhere to go. Same with Poteet and Rochester. And they're all going to be sliding through the grass. Poteet gets back together, and oh, Rochester gets nicked by the 88. Jake Rogers has nowhere to go. Charles Sanford gets by. Same with Aaron Williams. But did anybody else get a piece of this? And, oh, Kyle Stewart going to kill the 9. Slam him. Skipper gets by. The 6 of Stewart's going to go sliding through the grass. So let's see how the 88 of Sean Henley got involved. I think he nicked the Rochester. Yes, he did. He had nowhere to go because when they slide through the grass, they come back up on track. And, yeah, he's going to get a pretty good nick of Rochester, who goes hard into the outside wall. And who just misses, and Sanford just misses Rochester. And all drivers going to go hard here and there. They all land right here. Sticking on board here with Sean Henley, and then we'll take you to the finishing results. And that ended his near even chances of getting a top 10 just about. But I will take you to your race results. And we are back. Congratulations on Gene Sanford winning the INORL Duracell Cup Series Season 2 All-Star race here from Charlotte. With Jacob Cisco getting second. Man, he dominated that race, and then just to come up that close. What a heartbreaker for Cisco. With Dylan Young third, William Duncan fourth, Jake Baskinger fifth, Jack Richards 6th, Brian James 7th, Seth Cole 8th, Dylan Poteet 9th, Jacob Lawler 10th, Jake Rogers 11th, Sean Henley 12th, Rochester 13th, Charles Sanford 14th, Aaron Williams 15th, Sean Galligan 16th, Caitlin Skipper 17th, Jeffrey Buckeye 18th, Kyle Stewart 19th, and Drew Austin 20th. And I will see you next week for the Coca-Cola 600 from Charlotte.